The alarm clock screamed 8:45 a.m. I shot up from bed like someone had poured ice water on me. This was it, the biggest job interview of my life, and I had 15 minutes to get there. I stumbled into the bathroom, grabbed my toothbrush, or at least I thought I did. It wasn't until I started brushing that I realized I was scrubbing my teeth with a fork. There was no time to think about it. I yanked on the first clothes I could find, socks that didn't match, a shirt half-buttoned, and bolted out the door. Halfway to the bus stop, I remembered coffee. I couldn't face an interview without caffeine. I dove into the first cafe I saw, gasping for breath as I ordered a latte. The barista slid it across the counter, I grabbed it and took off again. That's when it happened. The cup lid popped off mid-run. In glorious slow motion, a wave of coffee arced through the air and splattered across my crisp white shirt. I froze. Then I had a brilliant idea, or so I thought. I tied my necktie over the stain. Now I just looked like I'd invented some strange brown streak fashion trend. The bus was packed. I squeezed in, wedged between two enormous bodybuilders who were loudly debating protein shakes. The bus lurched to a sudden stop and my face landed squarely in one man's armpit. It was like being suffocated by a hot gym towel. By the time I reached the office, I was 10 minutes late, sweating, and wearing what could only be described as coffee chic. The boss sat at the far end of the table, stone-faced. "You smell interesting," he said. I stepped forward for a handshake and immediately tripped. My coffee cup, which I'd somehow still been holding, launched forward, dumping its contents directly into his lap. We both froze. I panicked and started dabbing at his pants with my sleeve, which of course only made it worse. Then, unexpectedly, he laughed. "Don't worry about it," he said. "Happens to me all the time. Welcome to the team." Relief washed over me, until he added, "By the way, our dress code is white only." I froze again. And that's how my first day ended before it even began.